It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Pennsbury High School and into the Falcons' nest as we get you ready for high school basketball on the WBCB Sports Network tonight. The Knights of North Penn have come to visit. It's an SOL showdown, and we've got it for you on the WBCB Sports Network. McCaffrey's Game of the Night, McCaffrey's Food Markets, exceptional every day. Thanks also to the Revere Restaurant, outstanding Italian cuisine in nearby Ewing Township, New Jersey. Team Toyota, Penn Community Bank, thanks to Rob's Automotive and Collision, BCWSA, St. Mary Medical Center, McCaffrey's Food Markets, Junior's Car Wash, Puss in Boots Tavern, the Peruzzi Auto Group, Jammer Doors and Windows, the Trentonian, and this is the Trentonian pregame show, getting you set for the start. It's coming up in just moments. It's PRBL night tonight here at the Falcons' Nest, and also a toy drive to help people in our area enjoy this wonderful time of year, thanks to the Pennsbury Basketball Boys Parents Club and to Yardley Jewelers, all helping to make portions of tonight's game possible on WBCB. Chris Ermer with Gus Barber, Darnell Turner, Ben Goldstein here with stats in our post-game interview. We'll turn to Braden Niskevich at halftime. He's going to talk to one of the Pennsbury tennis players about what they're doing to get ready for their upcoming season. But Gus and Darnell, this one, a big one. Both of these teams pretty desperate for a win at this point in the season, and I'm expecting a knockdown, drag-out war between these two squads, Gus.
Yeah, no matter what sport it is, no matter what their records are, this North Penn-Pennsbury rivalry, it goes deep. Ever since I was a Pennsbury Falcon myself, I always knew when, no matter what sport it was, North Penn coming to town and we're going there, it's going to be a hard-fought battle, and that's exactly what it's going to be tonight. Pennsbury, after that defeating loss to Council Rock North last game, needs to come back and bounce back in this game against North Penn tonight. Yeah,
Falcons needing a bounce-back win here, and this could be a team to start to get right against. 3-5 are the North Penn Knights. They've played some really tough competition, but what makes this even more significant, Darnell, is this is one of those SOL crossover games, and although this is not a division game for these teams, it amounts to about the same as a division matchup. So it's not like a league title is on the line, but if you're looking to position yourself in the Suburban 1 League, you got to win these crossover games, and why not get started with this one just before Christmas?
Yeah, like you said, both teams desperate for a win. Both teams coming in struggling. So, you just want to get a win just to, kind of get your confidence back, get your feet under you. For Pennsbury, I think at the start of the season, their offense was, clicking on all cylinders. In the last couple of games, they've really kind of just struggled. Most of that is just guys just got to make some shots, and some of that has been self-inflicted wounds with the turnover. So just look for them to have a clean game tonight and come out and try to get some good shots, and hopefully it can knock them down and get a win.
And a win here would build up a little confidence for Pennsbury. Confidence, Darnell, is the same word that Wes Emmy used when it comes to the Falcons shooting the basketball. He mentioned the fact that they had 85 preseason workouts, Gus, that they put in the work, that they've been in the gym, and they have good players on this team, but there's something going on with the mentality right now where they're just not shooting the ball well, and they need to build up that confidence. So maybe a quick start to this game against a tough North Penn team could help them in that regard. Certainly always looking for a good start, but especially for a team that needs to build up the confidence even more so.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think even more so with the good start, it's about how they keep going from the start. Obviously, last game, they got off to a good start. Couple threes from Taddy, couple threes from Teddy Mangan. But then you saw halftime, they come back, they start not shooting as well. So it's about getting started hot and early and then continuing that rhythm throughout the game.
North Penn, a pretty good season last year, 12-4 in league play, 20-10 overall, but not off to the type of start that they were looking for this year. 3-5 coming into tonight's game, and expecting to see them play fast, Darnell. That was one of the things Coach Emmy is expecting, and He said this is a North Penn team that likes to get up and down the floor, which suits Pennsbury just fine, but it's something that they're going to have to be ready for some North Penn, not somebody who gets into a lot of half-court sets. They get the ball up the floor, and they get a look, they take it.
Yeah, like you said, they come in struggling. They've lost a couple of games, but it's not because of their offense. They can definitely put up points. Like you said, they like to play fast. But one thing about teams that like to play fast, they hate when you run it back on them. So there's going to be some opportunities for Pennsbury to get out in transition and play a little fast. This will be an up and down game that they're not used to. They've been in a lot of defensive grinded out games. So a chance for them to play against a team that is fast paced and gets up and down. It could be good for them to maybe, like I said, get a couple extra shots up with the pace and hopefully get some confidence seeing the ball go through the net.
Talking about a team and a game that might have some pace to it as the Pennsbury Falcons come out and start their warm-ups. They blew the papers right off my table as they ran past us courtside here, Gus.
Man,
they're bringing the energy tonight.
A high-speed train coming by you in front of us.
In regards to, again, that North Penn look, expect them to be one of the best sideline attack teams that the Pennsbury Falcons are going to see, and they need to make sure that they are ready in transition. And, like Darnell said, it might be an opportunity for the Falcons to play an up-pace or up-tempo type of game, and maybe we'll get some flow going in this one between North Penn and the Falcons.
Yeah, absolutely. You're seeing this offense when it's at its best. It's when it's working fast, getting fast breaks going, getting people in motion, getting the man advantages. So getting that tonight could help the Pennsbury offense really put an extra click into the gear tonight.
All right, a few minutes away from the start of the McCaffrey's Game of the Night on the WBCB Sports Network. On behalf of all of us at the WBCB Sports Network, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. This is, I think, going to be our last chance before we hit the break to send everybody all the best this special time of year. Again, getting set for the Pennsbury Falcons and North Penn Knights coming your way on WBCB. Falcons coming off of a tough loss on Tuesday to Council Rock North, falling 42-41. And for the North Penn Knights, they come off of a loss to CB East, falling 74-62 in that one. Start of the game coming up in just a little bit. The place to gather during this special time of year, Puss in Boots Tavern, your hometown neighborhood place for decades. Reserve a table for any size gathering at the booth. They also do catering on and off premise with all different menu options. Let Puss in Boots cater your holiday affair, then you can relax and enjoy it. Puss in Boots with a daily happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6, featuring half-price appetizers. They have daily specials, including their fresh seafood festival every Friday, dollar hot dogs every day Saturday, and cheesesteaks on Sundays. Check out their website for their daily specials. Also, gift cards from Puss in Boots make great gifts for the holidays. A little stocking stuffer. They're the Puss in Boots gift card. They're open 7 days. Your gathering spot for the holidays at 942 Trenton Road in Fairless Hills. You might even bump into Santa at Puss in Boots. Thanks so much to Puss in Boots Tavern for helping to power portions of tonight's game on WBCB. And mention the holidays and great time of year for Pennsbury students because we're now officially into winter break, Gus.
Yes. Nothing better than winter break.
And I don't know, might see seeing some festive. It must be like holiday night, the theme night.
I saw a guy bringing a reindeer. It was crazy.
Yeah, they got all.
I'm not joking either. I saw the reindeer. It was one of those light up ones, but it was a reindeer.
All right, getting you closer to the start. We'll turn to PA man Dan Mahoney in just a minute for the starting lineups.
The legend, Dan Mahoney.
Complete automotive service. Trust the Peruzzi Group for value and service on all makes and models. Free multi-point inspection on your vehicle with any paid service. A 10% military and law enforcement discount on any service performed. You buy 3 tires, get the 4th free. And all service performed by certified technicians. Peruzzi with big comfy waiting rooms at their dealerships with free Wi-Fi and early drop-off. Peruzzi service open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Service for all makes and models. Visit a Peruzzi dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where our business is you. PRBL night, toy drive night, as the Falcons host the North Penn Knights on WBCB. Ty Kozak and Ryan Zuckerman, right, are in the building tonight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we saw him last game as well.
North Penn Knights.
All right, here is Dan Mahoney taking over.
The Suburban One League promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions at officials, student athletes, or team representatives will not be tolerated. Individuals making such remarks may be removed from the site of competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages and the use of artificial noisemakers are prohibited. Please rise for our national anthem. This evening's national anthem will be performed by junior Cadence Grass of the treble choir and a varsity cheerleader.
I already knew you was going to add.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's hear it for Cadence Grass. And now, for tonight's starting lineups. For the North Penn Knights, starting at guard, number 0, Amar Gadanya. Starting at guard, number 2, Lee Hammond. Starting at guard, number 3, Norman G. Starting at forward, number 22, Corey Mead. And starting at forward, number 33, Trey Simpson. The Knights are head coached by Mr. John Conrad, assistant coaches Cordell Lord, Steve Norman, and Ethan Blome. And now, the starting lineups for the Pennsbury Falcons. Starting at forward, number 21, Simon DeLugi. Starting at guard, number 3, Danny Cohen. Starting at guard, number 2, Mike Roccagrande. Starting at guard, number 1, Teddy Mangin. And starting at forward, number 10, Connor Taddy. The Falcons are head coached by Mr. Wes Emmy, assistant coaches Kurt Bergman, Mike Higgins, Jermaine Major, Lou Cognini, and John Love. Tonight's officials are Steve Ockenhouse, Ben Moore, and Chris Anholt.
All right, ready for action. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. The Falcons come in 4 wins and 4 losses, but on a 3-game losing streak. And North Penn, 3 wins and 5 losses so far this season. Good guard play, athletic bigs for the Knights. And the Pennsbury Falcons looking to get Connor Taddy going again. An outstanding outside shooter and 6'7" inside presence. Simon DeLugi has made his mark in the early going, but had some early foul trouble against Council Rock South. And Connor Taddy had some foul issues in their last game against Council Rock North, so they have to avoid some early foul trouble, and it goes out of bounds. Mangan had it for a moment, but back to the Knights.
Yeah, Pennsbury obviously known for their defense. Just last couple of games, getting a little too aggressive on defense. Just going to have to calm that down a little bit here tonight.
Need to be a little bit more measured as North Penn takes it along the baseline. Corey Mead tries to kick it back out again, and off one of the Falcons, out of bounds it goes. Stays with North Penn as we're just underway. McCaffrey's game of the night. Outside to Norman G., one of their returning varsity players. They try to get it inside, and it's poked away, and Connor Taddy up to Danny Cohen. Falcons around the perimeter. They like to try to send the basketball from sideline to sideline. Rocco Grandi sees an opportunity. He drives and scores.
Yeah, good job by Rocco there. Find the lane, get aggressive in there, and just go up with the lay.
Now out to the wing here, Lee Hammond. Little inside-out action. Gets it out to Gadanya. Inside to the North Penn Knight big man, and his attempt is blocked. Simpson gets it back again off the glass, and good way to hang in there for Trey Simpson, the 6'5" senior center. Ties us up at 2.
Yeah, like you said, just a good job staying in there. Delugi got the first block, just got a little aggressive there with the jumping.
All right, we got to get some confirmation
here.
I
don't know. I said it. I don't know. We've been saying it Delugi, but we heard Mr. Mahoney say Delugi today.
And here he is trying to back down inside, and it's a reach-in foul. Corey Mead got him.
And yes, I called him Mr. Mahoney because he was my teacher. I'll always call him Mr. Mahoney.
Well, big night tonight, PRBL night. Wes Emmy talking about the feeder program. Here's Danny Cohen. Catch and shoot 3 is good. You're talking about how important the PRBL is to the success of the Falcon program here at this level. There's G on a drive.
Norman G.
And he gets it to go. North Penn Knights by 1, and then at the other end, Lee Hammond with a good job to poke that one out of bounds. Starting to see a little bit of that flow as Danny Cohen hit the 3, and right back the other way comes Norman G. Into Mangan it goes. There's Cohen on the other side of the floor. Puts it on the floor, drives and scores.
Danny Cohen.
Explosive move to the bucket by Danny Cohen. Gets his first bucket of the night. Falcons by 3.
Pennsbury doing a great job getting to the basket, being aggressive early on in this game.
And that one is thrown away. Mangan picks it up and scores with the left hand. 9-4. Falcons off to a good start, and there they take it away from Mead. Rocco Grandi with the steal. Rocco cut off, and they'll bounce it out up top to Cohen. Falcons getting that good early start they're looking for. They need to keep it going. They kind of lost the momentum against Council Rock North. There's Danny Cohen on the drive. No, Delugi with the follow-up, and he lays it home.
Good job, offensive boards going into extra points. Love to see that there by Delugi.
And the North Penn Knights have to take a timeout to talk things over with 5:23 to go. In the first quarter, Falcons 11, North Penn 4. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza, making portions of tonight's game possible. DiLorenzo's at 8919 New Falls Road in Levittown, owned and operated by third-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo. And Tyler uses the same recipes his great-grandparents did back in the 1940s in Trenton's famous Chambersburg section. Try the only original Trenton tomato pie or other gourmet pizzas, including their mustard pies, soups, fresh salads, hot sandwiches, and homemade pasta dishes, all served in a safe, clean environment. Eat in or take out. Call 215-943-2605. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza. Falcons hot to start, 5 for 6 from the floor. As we get back to action, North Penn out of the timeout. Hammond sends it out to the wing. 3 on the way, no good, but Simpson keeps it alive for the night. Little hook shot inside. That goes halfway down and pops back out again.
Yeah, Delugi just constantly showing pressure down there on Simpson.
Around to Rocco Grandi. goes to the floor to keep the possession alive. Out to Mangan.
Teddy Mangan for three.
Teddy Mangan gets it from Connor Taddy and makes it 14-4. And they're trying to get it inside to Trey Simpson. And a nice job by Danny Cohen to knock that one out of bounds.
Yeah, and just an impressive start offensively by the Falcons. We talked about them trying to come out and get an early start. A lot of easy baskets too, and they've been efficient so far. And now you're seeing the three-pointers falling.
Now the Knights looking to respond. Mead on a drive, blocked by DeLuigi. Up top, step in, long two, and Lee Hammond with the bucket. The Knights needed that, makes it 14-6.
It's a block party here early.
Rocco Grandi out to Taddy. Taddy puts it on the floor, and then they'll set things back up again. Over to Rocco in the corner. Up top to Connor Taddy.
Oh,
Great job. Tough angle, and Taddy makes it 16-6.
lost it mid-air, recollected, and just put it up. Man, that was disgusting. And another turnover here.
And Rocco Grandi coming back the
Oh
other
my
way.
gosh. What are they doing? They're doing it all.
Great touch by Rocco, makes it 18-6. Expected a knockdown, drag-out fight here, and so far it's the Falcons with a big blow to the Knights. They need to find some way to hang in this fight. They get it inside, and
Trey
Simpson might be one of the ways to try to hang in there. That
Yeah.
second bucket for him makes it 18-8.
But give Pennsbury's defense a lot of credit, and their offense too, for really helping out their defense. We haven't really been able to see North Penn get out and run. They've been in a lot of half-court sets, which is something they don't want to do. As Teddy knocks out another three.
Healthy three from Connor Taddy from way downtown.
All the way from out in Hood Boulevard there, man.
21-8 with 2.5 to go. And Norman G. There, he had a tough angle to bank that one home. And the Falcons hot from the field, really hot from three-point land. 3 for 3 so far from beyond the arc. They get it up top to Taddy. Taddy on the floor, spin move, takes it inside. Good defense there by Corey Mead, altered the shot. Knights coming back the other way, and Gadanya is snuffed out. His shot is blocked. And here is Oyanasi on to give Corey Mead a breather. Gadanya sends it up top to Hammond, and Hammond takes a foul from Connor Taddy.
Fouls number 10, Connor Taddy, his first.
So PRBL night tonight. All of the youth basketball players getting in free. And a toy drive. Here, want to send everybody some happy holidays from all of us at WBCB. Big league implications in this one. And they're a whistle, a foul away from the ball.
Number 0.
Gadanya.
First. Number 4, Grayson Gozum in the game for Connor Taddy.
So Gadanya picks up the foul, and Grayson Gozum enters the action for Connor Taddy. North Penn so far with 6 turnovers in this one. They trail by 11. Falcons get it around to Teddy Mangan. Up top to Gozum. Gozum takes it right past the defender. Tries to bank that one home. No, but DeLuigi looked like he had that, but he's tied up. He had it, so did Trey Simpson. And the Falcons have the arrow, so we'll stay down here with 1:45 to go first quarter. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. Chris Ermer, Gus Barber, Darnell Turner with Ben Goldstein and Braden Muskevich here from the Falcons' nest. Falcons getting it going again. Elbow jumper for Mangan. He likes that spot but could not connect. Back the other way. Here comes Oyanasi up top to Hammond. Nearly taken away by Mangan. Falcons doing a great job on team defense against this Knights team. Well, that's a long shot from Gadanya, and he comes up short. Back the other way comes Danny Cohen, out to Mangan. Looked like Goza was thinking about pulling the trigger, instead gets it inside, down low to DeLuigi. DeLuigi in the paint, back out to Cohen, gets it back from him. DeLuigi inside out to Rocco Grandi.
Pennsbury had Teddy Mangan wide open down low.
Rocco, little crossover dribble, takes it inside. He's blocked by Simpson. And then underneath a whistle. And it was Danny Cohen who was out of bounds. So it goes back to North Penn with just over a half minute to go in the first quarter tonight.
24 Max Manga in the game.
Falcons with a great start to this one, on top 21-10. Have had some trouble shooting the basketball in their last couple of losses. Looks like no trouble with their confidence in this one. Tipped away. Gadanya loses it. Rocco Grandi the other way. He nearly loses it, sticks with it, and scores. Rocco with 6 points now for the Falcons. Now with it, Norman G. Trying to direct some offense. Inside out to Hammond. Hammond blocked by Rocco Grandi, and Rocco runs out of time as he runs the floor, and looked like he may have turned his ankle as he came down on that layup attempt. But we reached the end of the first quarter. Falcons 23 and the North Penn Knights 10. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. We'll step aside and return to the Falcons Nest in just a moment.
BCWSA customers, former Phillies pitcher Tommy Green here. I played on the 1993 National League champs, so I know a thing or two about what it's like playing on a winning team. BCWSA has all the ingredients. They make it easy for their customers to get automatic updates by text, email, or phone anytime there is a disruption in your service area. You can even customize your alerts by going to bcwsa.net. That's bcwsa.net. BCWSA, your partner for a safer environment. BCWSA, proven.
4 autographed player photos.
Well, the Pennsbury Boys Basketball Parents Club asks you to come out and support the Falcons. Sponsorships are available. For more information on sponsorships, how to support the team, and program books, you can visit the concession stand at any of the home games. And thanks also to Yardley Jewelers extending their liquidation retail store closing sale through December 23rd. Not your ordinary going out of business sale. It's Yardley Jewelers. Their inventory of award-winning custom jewelry 50 and 70% off. Yardley Jewelers closing their retail store, but they're now open for this special retail store liquidation closing sale Tuesday through Saturday in the heart of Yardley at the corner of Main Street and Afton Avenues. Back to action as we start the second quarter. Falcons with a double-digit lead. And it looks like North Penn with a little bit more of a deliberate approach here as they try to get this half-court set going.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers in that first quarter for North Penn, kind of fueled the Falcons offense. Trying to take their time here in this at the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, North Penn was 7 turnovers in the first quarter.
Gabriel Altimus in the game. For Lee Hammond.
In for North Penn comes Gabe Altimus, as Hammond will sit down and get a breather. Gadanya inside to Simpson. Simpson puts it on the floor, working against Max Manga, but he walks on the spin move, a travel violation. Max Manga getting his first minutes tonight, and he's been getting more minutes as this season has been unfolding.
Yeah, he's getting some solid minutes. Ever since the South game, the Council Rock South game, you've seen him getting some varsity minutes, and he's making some what he's doing. He's making value of those minutes.
Another long shot from Connor Taddy. This one comes up a little bit short off the rim. And quickly up the floor comes Anyanisi in the paint, runner, bouncing around, won't fall, and it's Max Manga with the rebound. And Manga nearly got it taken away from Simpson. He stays with it. keeps it in bounds, and a timeout taken by the Pennsbury Falcons. They saw Manga was in a little bit of trouble, and with 6:37 to go, they're going to talk it over, up 23-10 in the McCaffrey's game of the night. If you're watching tonight's game, you're either a former player, maybe a high school sports fan, possibly even have a player in the game. You've already made a significant investment in the game. Now make one for yourself. Consider becoming a PIAA official. As an official, you continue to stay in the game, get paid to do so, and learn from the best how to work as the third team on the floor. Ask your local coach / athletic director for further details, or you can contact the PIAA at piaa.org/officials/become. It could be a good New Year's resolution. Get back in the game by maybe dipping your toe, seeing what being an official is all about. Cohen walking through the lane, gives it to Manga, and Manga hits the jumper. Max Manga for 2. Extends the Falcon lead to 15.
We were just talking about how he's getting valuable minutes and what he's doing with it. It shows you right there.
Yeah, they expect him to grow both with his basketball ability kind of late to the game, but also actually grow physically, potentially. That's taken away by Gozum with the steal. Grayson Gozum with the defense over to Connor Taddy. Puts it on the floor, drives, and lost the handle. It goes out of bounds. A turnover back to North Penn.
And 22, Corey Mead for the Knights.
Lee Hammond and Corey Mead out on the floor as Norman G will sit down, and Trey Simpson gets a breather. Under 6 minutes to go in the first half. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. That's Corey Mead with the dribble. Sends it out on Yanasi with a 3. Comes up short, Sam Callahan. Gets it here on the near side wing. Up top, Falcons flip it around the perimeter. Gozum looking inside, and he'll fire away. Little strong, Max Manga tips it to Taddy. Taddy with the shot, that's no good. And it's pulled down by Gabe Altimus. Good rebound by Altimus. Corey Mead got a little bit out of control, and Connor Taddy steals it, comes the other way. He can't finish. And Amar Gadanya, good job to secure it for North Penn. Lee Hammond puts on the brakes. Around 2 defenders goes Gadanya. Hammond will pick it up and shoot. That's no good. Mead with the rebound. Athletic inside presence there. Corey Mead gets it back and 1. Gets the whistle and the bucket.
Basket counts.
And for North Penn, having a ton of struggles offensively in this one. That is a big bucket for the Knights. As Eric David off the bench gets his first timeout here on the floor tonight. 10 North Penn turnovers.
Yeah, the shots haven't been falling, so good job, staying with the first miss and, being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Corey Mead completes the 3-point play at the line, makes it 25-13. Rocco Grandy back to action. Danny Cohen.
You see them coming with the press. We've seen the Falcons struggle with the press before. See how they handle it here.
Teddy Mangan working against Norman G. Brings it over midcourt. Some good ball handling there by Mangan over to Sam Callahan. Puts on the brakes at the elbow. Into the corner to Mangan. Mangan will dribble, get himself a little space. Halfway through the second quarter, as Rocco Grandy takes it inside. Little up and under move, stays with it. Step back jumper, no. And Altimus with another rebound for the North Penn Knights. He's done a good job cleaning up the glass coming off the bench for them. Hammond bounces to G. G at the elbow, hangs, gets the shot off as he gets the whistle and a trip to the free throw line. So Rocco Grandi picks up the foul.
G to line shooting 2.
And G gets 2 at the line, 3:48 to go second quarter. Norman G with 5 of their 14. Make that 6 of their 15 points as he gets them both at the line. Tonight's game brought to you by Jammer Doors and Windows with showrooms in Lawrenceville, New Jersey and Yardley, PA. We thank them for their support of Pennsbury Falcon basketball on WBCB. Falcons with it. Sam Callahan over to Taddy. Taddy out to Mangan and now around into the corner. That's David, who drives the baseline, puts on the brakes. Little inside out work, but Rocco Grandi doesn't fire it away, and then Sam Callahan is going to get pushed. Foul by Gabe Altimus.
23, Gabriel Altimus, his first.
Altimus picks up his first. Falcons by 10 with 3:18 to go. But right now, you got to finish this second half strong as Callahan cut off by Gadanya, gets it back out on the wing, pulls the trigger off the back rim, no, and then a whistle underneath as Altimus, that time too aggressive, and he knocked down Eric David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we were talking about a little bit in the pregame. Starting off fast, but keeping that momentum. You had a 15-point lead. Now it's shrunken down to 10. Saw the same thing happen in the last game against Council Rock North. Big lead, slowly but surely dwindled down. Next thing you know, you're coming out with an L.
Right, they've got to find a way to get back to getting back to the basket. In the first quarter, they had a lot of easy layups. I think you seen them kind of settle here in the second quarter, take a lot of three-point shots, and they're not falling.
Rocco Grandi inside to DeLuigi. DeLuigi lowers the shoulder and knocks down Altimus, is called for an offensive foul.
Number 21, Simon DeLuigi, his first. 33, Trey Simpson.
That's the first foul tonight on DeLuigi. Comes with 2:45 to go in the first half, and Norman G walks it over midcourt. Out to Meade, who's marked by David. Little shake and bake, gets around him, drives, left-handed layup attempt, no, but a whistle and a foul will send Meade to the free throw line.
Not sure if that was either on David or Delusion, but
they got David on that one.
They did get David, okay.
And that's the 5th Pennsbury foul here in the first half of play. And the first miss at the line for North Penn. Corey Meade can't connect, and remains a 10-point game for the Falcons. As Mangan gets a screen from David.
Hard screen.
Falcons flip it around. Good ball movement by Pennsbury. Rocco Grandi takes it inside, tries to bounce it to DeLuigi, and it's tipped away by North Penn. It'll stay down here. Tipped away that time by Trey Simpson underneath. Falcons inbound with 2:15 remaining in the first half. Into David, right back to Cohen up top. Rocco Grandi nearly lost his footing, but he didn't lose the handle. Mangan working against G. Sends it up top to David. Falcons getting this drive motion offense going.
Let's go, Falcons!
Rocco holds it up, takes it inside, rises up and scores over Amar Gadanya.
It's a good job putting his head down, getting something going towards the basket.
And it had been a while since the Falcons had gotten something at that end.
Oh!
Gadanya rejected. And DeLuigi at the other end is fouled. He'll go to the line.
Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. What he can do on the defensive side with his length, is remarkable, and that's why we constantly say DiLorenzo's the Berg block of the night.
Yeah, that was the Berg block for sure. Swatted that one right out of here. That's the 5th foul now on North Penn. And DeLuigi at the line makes it 28-15.
Yeah, what a weapon it is to have defensively somebody in the middle that can, not only alter shots at the rim, but as we see, even jump shots, has enough length to contest and get blocks on jump shots.
Yeah, and that one, a quick closeout by DeLuigi, allowing him to get that block. He hits 1 of 2 at the line. Falcons, though, with an offensive rebound, and they'll have another look with just over a minute remaining. And Eric David setting a screen up top, bangs into Hammond, and he's going to get whistled for the foul. I don't know, looked like his feet were set. Didn't see a whole lot of movement, maybe a slight lean.
I think it was more so him like kicking out his leg a little bit during the screen, but even then, as long as your feet are set and you're not moving, it should be a legal screen.
Yeah, and I think I would blame the ball handler more on that. You got to kind of wait for your guy to get set before you go so the referees can't make that call.
Norman G. helping North Penn hang in this one. Big 3 right there to cut the lead back to 10. Cohen flying up the floor. Kick out to David. 3 off the rim, no good. And a tie-up. Great job there by Danny Cohen to get a piece of the rock and share possession with Lee Hammond.
For Eric David.
And we're going to stay down here again. The Falcons with the possession arrow. Yeah, Norman G has 9 of their 18. I didn't go to Pennsbury, but that's half.
Yes, it is.
I think good to get the confirmation from a Pennsbury graduate.
Big education up here.
Up top here to Mangan for the Falcons. Goes left, drives on G, pulls up. Can't get it to go, but DeLuigi keeps it alive. Kicks it out to Cohen. Cohen in the paint. Oh, his shot just a little bit off the mark. Simpson underneath with the rebound. And he'll kick it out to Lee Hammond. 12 seconds remaining. Norman G working against Mangan. Down to 7 seconds to go. G on the wing, fires the 3, swish. Norman G with a huge bucket.
What a quarter for that kid.
At the end of the second quarter, he makes it 28-21. Falcons in front tonight on PRBL night and their toy drive night. It's 28-21 at halftime.
Number 11.
Here in the McCaffrey's game of the night. Stay with us. We're going to come back in just a little bit. Braden Niskevich will talk to one of the members of the tennis team for Pennsbury. We'll also have a look at first half scoring and first half stats. It's Pennsbury by 7 at halftime here from the Falcons' Nest.
McCaffrey's Food Market is exceptional every day, and they are proud to serve you since 1986. They're a local hometown business. They support your community, whether it's helping flood victims or holding fundraisers for the American Cancer Society or employing our local high school students. McCaffrey's is always there. They have the finest products, prime cuts of meat, a prepared food department where everything is made fresh daily, and also a fresh seafood department. Visit McCaffrey's Food Market near you in Yardley, Newtown, New Hope, Princeton, West Windsor, Gladwin, and Doylestown. They are exceptional every day, and they are local and proud of it.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Are you living with relentless pain? St. Mary has a new way to help. Knee and hip replacements with a smarter process for faster recovery, earning prestigious awards for quality and value. A rapid recovery program has you walking just hours after surgery, and breakthrough advances such as custom-fit joints position you for a longer pain-free life. 215-710-5888. St. Mary Orthopedics. It's your health. Expect more.
At Penn Community Bank, we're not just your bankers, we're your neighbors. That comes in handy when you're purchasing your first place, refinancing an existing mortgage, buying a second home or investment property, or looking to tap into your home's equity. Whatever your situation, we pair the latest products, services, and technology that you need with the experienced banking professionals you want. Visit penncommunitybank.com or stop by your local branch to find out how we can make your family's growth personal. Penn Community Bank. Here we are and here we grow. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's go. Who's going to hit the next one?
Welcome back to the Falcons' Nest. Pennsbury on top of North Penn, 28-21. High school boys basketball on the WBCB Sports Network. Let's take a look at first half scoring and first half stats before we turn to Braden Niskevich in just a moment with an interview with one of the tennis players for Pennsbury. So let's look at the visiting North Penn Knights first. Scoring, they were led by Norman G. G with a big three-pointer right at the end of the second quarter, helping him to get to 12 and cutting the lead down to 7 at halftime. So Norman G leading all scorers tonight at halftime with 12. And he was helped out by Trey Simpson with 4 points, Corey Mead with 3, and it was 2 points from Lee Hammond. For the Pennsbury Falcons, they were led by Mike Rocco Grandi. Rocco Grandi connecting 4 times from the field. He had 8 points in the first half, 5 coming from Teddy Mangan, 3 from Danny Cullen, and 3 from Simon DeLuigi. I forgot Connor Taddy, who had 5 points. And then you had 2 from Max Manga off the bench, and 2 also from Grayson Gozum off the bench for the Falcons. They get 28 first half points to lead it by 7 here at halftime. And Ben Goldstein with some first half stats for us. Ben.
All right, we'll start with the visiting North Penn Knights. They're shooting very well, 62% from the field, 40% from 3, 60% from the charity stripe. In total, they have 10 rebounds, just 1 steal, and they have a lot of turnovers, 11 turnovers, 1 block, 5 fouls in the half. For Pennsbury, they're shooting 41%, 43% from 3, 50% from the free throw line. They have 4 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, 9 steals, 4 turnovers, 4 blocks, 3 of those coming from Simon DeLuigi, and 6 fouls. And you're starting to see a trend that you saw on Tuesday against Council Rocks North. A great start from Pennsbury shooting. They were pretty much automatic in the first quarter, and then they come back in the second quarter, and the shots aren't falling their way. Hopefully, doesn't same thing that happened on Tuesday doesn't occur again tonight. But it seems to be that the shots are starting to go that way. North Bend is making a lot of shots tonight.
Yeah, and Darnell, you mentioned during that first half that Falcons were getting early buckets to begin with, and then things got a lot more difficult. In some regard, you really have to credit the North Penn defense and some of the adjustments that they have made.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit. Like I said, in that first quarter, they were pretty much getting to the basket at will. They started out, like 5 or 6 of their first shots were, all layups and, getting to the line. And the second quarter made a big adjustment, just staying in front of their man, not letting guys just walk towards the rim. And, you saw the Falcons kind of settle a little bit, took a lot of threes in that second quarter. Not a lot of them fell, and I think that's why you saw them go from 21 in the first quarter to just 7 in the second quarter.
Well, one thing, Gus, that the Falcons ought to do is to tighten up a little bit on Norman G, because if you let that guy have even a little bit of space, he's got no concern about firing away. He's got confidence, and right now he leads all scorers in this one with 12 points. And, that three-pointer he hit towards the end of the half, there was a defender there, but you just need to make sure that on a night where they're getting a lot of blocks, I don't know, figure out maybe it's a matchup thing or something to play just a little bit better against number 3.
Yeah, maybe like tighter defense, a little bit more switching, something. But, when you have a player that's in his rhythm like Norman G is, you got to find different ways to make him uncomfortable, if that means doubling or some things like that. So it'll be interesting to see what Pennsbury's defensive change in the second half is going to be.
All right, halftime here, Falcons on top 28-21, and we're going to step aside briefly. We'll return to the Falcons Nest in just a little bit. Braden Niskevich is standing by with a member of the Pennsbury tennis team, and we'll find out how preparations are going for the work they're going to be doing in the spring this year. All right, coming back to the Falcons Nest in just a little bit.
Your day-to-day life is hectic between having to pick up the kids, make dinner, the countless other tasks that you got to get done. Rob's Automotive and Collision is there to make your life a whole lot easier. Make sure you take advantage of their spacious waiting rooms, the large flat-screen TVs, complimentary coffee and muffins, and free Wi-Fi. So even when you do have to stop, Rob's is there to make you feel right at home. Give Rob's a call today at 215-826-9200 for any of your auto repair needs.
This is Braden Niskevich. I'm here with Alex Kirk. Alex, what sports do you play?
I play tennis.
And how many years have you been on the tennis team?
I've been on the tennis team since freshman year.
All right, Alex. So last season it was a little shaky, losing to our rivals North and South. You're a senior now, leader of the team. How are you going to impact the players to get it together?
I'm going to just have strong leadership over the underclassmen. I'm going to try to make them put in that work, which I feel like they weren't doing last year. And I'll make sure that they know that they got to win.
All right, I like that. And how have you been getting ready for the season?
I've been hitting the gym and the courts in my off days. I've been hitting the courts a lot, actually, and been going to the gym a lot.
What's your expectations for the season, Alex?
I'm expecting us to go undefeated, of course.
All right, I like that. Tennis coming up in the spring. Thank you for your time. Alex, back to you, Chris.
All right, thank you, Braden. Great job, and best of luck to Pennsbury Tennis. High expectations as they get ready to take to the courts in the spring. It's halftime here at the basketball court inside the Falcons Nest. A 7-point lead for Pennsbury, and tonight's game brought to you by Yardley Jewelers, extending their liquidation retail store closing sale through December 23rd. Not your ordinary going out of business sale. This is Yardley Jewelers, their inventory of award-winning custom jewelry, all priced at 50% and 70% off. Their antique and estate jewelry, diamonds, wedding rings, pearls, necklaces, bracelets, and more, all priced at either 50% off or 70% off. Hurry, take advantage of this liquidation sale, which has been extended through December 23rd at Yardley Jewelers. Closing the retail store, they're open Tuesday through Saturday in the heart of Yardley at the corner of Main and Afton Avenues. The Pennsbury Boys Basketball Parents Club asks you to come out and support the Falcons. Sponsorships available to show your support, and more information available on those sponsorships and the program books. You can always stop by the concession stand at any of the home games, and the Pennsbury Boys Basketball Parents Club would love to talk with you about how you can support the Falcons. Hey, Complete Automotive Service. You can trust the Peruzzi Auto Group for value and service on all makes and models. Free multi-point inspection on your vehicle with any paid service, a 10% military and law enforcement discount. And if you buy 3 tires, you get the 4th tire free. All service performed by certified technicians. Peruzzi with big, comfy waiting rooms at their dealerships, free Wi-Fi, and early drop-off. Peruzzi Service, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 7:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon. Visit a Peruzzi dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where their business is you. Service for all makes and models. As we're back to action in the second half, DeLuigi nearly with the steal. Simpson pulls up at the free throw line and hits the jump shot.
Yeah, getting it early for Simpson. Getting was really busy early in the first half with DeLuigi. So good to see that he's able to hit his first stroke here in the second half.
Yeah, those two guys tangling inside, and nice jump shot there from Simpson. Falcons now trying to get a good look. Mangan explores the baseline. Cut off down there, inside out to Taddy. Taddy with a hand in his face. Decides to pull that down. They get it inside to Rocco Grandi. High post action. Kicks back out to Taddy. Falcons now taking their time. A lead which at one time was 15 is down to 5. Big Suburban 1 league clash between these two. Part of the SOL crossover portion of the season. Nice inside look, and inside out move by Teddy Mangan. gives the Falcons their first bucket of the second half.
Nice little shimmy there by Teddy.
Here's Norman G., who's leading all scorers right now. Tries to look inside to Simpson. It's poked away. Falcons the other way. Taddy to Cohen.
Danny Cohen.
And Danny Cohen lays that one home. Falcons back up by 9.
That's what got them out to that big lead in the first quarter. Turnovers, getting out in transition, finishing.
One of those easy transition buckets that you were talking about, Darnell. Here is Gadanya with a long shot. And the miss gathered up by Cohen. Cohen looking inside to DeLuigi. Bounces it to the big man. Little spin move along the baseline, working against Simpson. Hook shot. Oh, not quite. But Gozum keeps it alive. Or excuse me, that Cohen keeps it alive. Up top to Taddy for 3.
Taddy for 3.
They say boo because he hit that thing from deep.
Yeah, Connor Taddy, he's been taking some healthy threes, connects on another one, and stretches this Falcon lead back to 12. Just a moment ago, the Knights were within 5. Falcons stretch it back out again. Gadanya looking for a response, and he knocks down a three-pointer of his own. Amar Gadanya, his first points tonight. They come with a few minutes gone in the third quarter. Rocco Grandi gets it poked away, goes to the floor, keeps it alive, flips to Mangan. Mangan gets it poked away. Gadanya trapped G with a long 3. He got it.
Norman G.
We're just talking at half how hot he is right now for these Knights, and he's showing it. He's still hot.
And the defense is there for the Falcons.
Yeah.
I mean, that DeLuigi, a good closeout look. Here's Rocco Grandi, changes direction, goes down the lane and gets the whistle.
And you got to think, too, it's not just like a normal, everyday person closing you out and putting a hand in the face. It's a guy who's like 6'7" with a wingspan that looks to be almost 7 foot. He really does. He's blocked so many blocks. So when you have that kind of guy closing out on you and still be able to hit nothing but net, man, that shows how hot this guy is.
Yeah, it almost seemed like he shot that one with a little bit more of an arc to it.
Knowing the length of DeLuigi. Great job there by Jay.
First one at the line for Rocco, rims out. 4.5 to go, third quarter. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. Mike Rocco Grandi, the junior, connects on the second. And Falcons by 7. Corey Mead on the far wing, working against Rocco Grandi. Takes it inside. DeLuigi with another Berg block. There was a second chance there by North Penn that they couldn't hit. And at the other end, Rocco Grandi in some heavy traffic.
Wow, they got away with a foul there. I think Rocco got hit clean on the arm.
And then Mangan picks off a pass. He runs the floor. And he does get a whistle and a trip to the line.
There must be a sniper up top, too. I saw the ref fall. It was a hard fall.
He tripped over midcourt.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Hard tumble there.
So halfway through the third quarter, and it's Mangan at the line. 2 shots for the 6-foot senior.
23, Gabriel Ultimus in the game.
Extends the Falcon lead to 8. Ultimus in for Gadanya. North Penn Knights led by John Conrad in his 13th season as their head coach. And Mangan gets them both. Falcons back in front by 9. Lee Hammond with some ball handling, puts it between the legs and bounces to Mead. Nearly too much dribbling that time. Hammond gets it back now and takes it up top. Changes direction. Tough shot there, and it's Connor Taddy who's got the rebound. Now Mangan draws back and looks over to the Pennsbury sideline. And some contact there. To the floor goes Norman G. And he got tangled up with Connor Taddy, and it's going to be Taddy who is guilty of the foul, his second.
Yeah, interesting call there. Didn't really see much. Just thought it was two guys, tangled up with each other.
Well, and it was away from the ball, so
yeah.
I didn't really see the play. But G, I think because he was the guy who went to the floor, got the benefit of the doubt. Trey Simpson with some spin moves there. Intimidated there by DeLuigi, maybe. There's Norman G, takes it inside, gets the miss, shovels to Simpson, and he hits the runner. Little teardrop from Trey Simpson. Falls for North Penn.
Timeout. North Penn.
And a 30-second timeout taken by the Knights with 2:51 to go, third quarter. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. Thanks so much for being with us. Happy holidays from all of us at the WBCB Sports Network. And thanks to DiLorenzo's, all the support that they show us with Pennsbury Athletics throughout the season. They will pass along a gift card to one of the players of the game, and Ben Goldstein will talk to our DiLorenzo's player of the game, the Berg Pizza at 8919 New Falls Road. We're talking about the only original Trenton tomato pie. Other great gourmet pizzas, and it's all in a safe, clean environment. Call 215-943-2605. That's 215-943-2605. DiLorenzo's, the Berg Pizza. They also cater. They're in the Vermilion Square, 8919 New Falls Road in Levittown. Open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 to 8:30. Friday and Saturdays open till 9. And on Sundays open noon to 8:30. DiLorenzo's Pizza. Always good to get some pizzas for the holidays. All the bowl games and Eagles action on Christmas Day.
Got a big bowl game for my Wolverines ahead. Ooh.
Taking on Bama. Rose Bowl action.
Yes.
And Mangan, there's going to be a whistle away from the ball. And that is going to go on Altimus.
Altimus is third.
Altimus picks up foul number 3. Comes with 2:24 to go, third quarter. Falcons into DeLuigi. And now Taddy with the basketball. He'll pull back. North Penn look like they're trying to get into a bit of a trapping defense. Here, Mangan inside out, his zone look. As Taddy fires away, that's no good. DeLuigi will poke it free. Falcons have picked up a handful of offensive rebounds. Is that number 6? Ben Goldstein says that's number 6. As Corey Mead with a three-pointer. And Rocco Grandi gathers up the miss and races it up the floor. Out to Cohen. Cohen dribble drive, kicks it out. Mangan wide open for a three-pointer in the corner. And North Penn coming back the other way. G gets his pass deflected. Mangan almost with a steal. A little more than a minute left. Third quarter, McCaffrey's game of the night. Falcons by 7 in a critical SOL game. Lee Hammond with a drive, and it's another block by DeLuigi.
My God, he is a blocking machine.
Inside out, Cohen for 3. No good, but he gets the long miss out to Rocco. And Rocco Grandi with a three-pointer. His first shot from distance falls to make it a 10-point lead. And at the other end, Norman G continues to help his Knights hang in there.
Yeah, they aren't going away. He won't let them.
His bucket makes it 41-33. And with a little more than 37 seconds to go in the third quarter, timeout on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen,
taken by the North Penn Knights.
It's the Hood Boulevard 6th-man T-shirt.
And tonight's game brought to you by Jammer Doors and Windows, a family-owned and operated local business. And today, they have slam dunk sales, service, and installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, storm doors and windows, Jammer Doors features Raynor garage doors, steel or aluminum, and crafted for dependable, long-lasting service. Jammer Doors and Windows, they do their own work and installation using no subcontractors, and that saves you money. Avoid the big box stores and save with Jammer Doors and Windows. Visit their showroom, 2850 Brunswick Pike on Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville, and their Yardley showroom is now open Monday through Friday in the grist mill from 10 to 4, and you can always call Jammer at 215-493-7709. North Penn shooting the ball pretty good from the floor, 62% for the Knights. Falcons shooting 41% from the field. DeLuigi with 5 blocks tonight, and the Falcons shooting a little bit better from three-point range. And they're up by 8 as we reach the last half minute of the third quarter tonight. McCaffrey's game of the night on BCB from the Falcons' nest. Cohen with the dribble. Out to Grayson Gozum. Gozum here working against Oyanisi. Goes around him. Kicks out to Rocco Grandi. Rocco Grandi with 10 seconds. Looked like he thought about a 3. Instead pulls it down and shovels it back to Gozum. Back to Rocco with 1 second left, fires away off the rim, no good. And we reach the end of the third quarter. Falcons 41, the North Penn Knights 33. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. And thanks to the Pennsbury Boys Basketball Parents Club for helping to make tonight's game possible on WBCB. Check out sponsorship opportunities and more information always available at the concession stand at home games. All right, we're going to step aside and return to fourth quarter action coming up on the WBCB Sports Network.
Don't let joint pain bring you down. See how you can get relief at a free joint pain seminar at St. Mary Orthopedics. Joint care experts will inform and answer questions about diagnosing, managing, and treating joint problems and knowing when it's time for a joint replacement. Ready to get back to life? Get to the next free joint pain seminar. Details at stmaryhealthcare.org/joint seminar. It's your health. Expect more.
Falcons on top 41-33, and that's reminding Ben Goldstein of Super Bowl 52.
That was the final score, so if only the Eagles could turn it around this year, we gosh darn hope so.
Yeah, need a big win on Christmas Day. Festive night tonight at the Falcons' nest. We got the student section and all like their Christmas reds and greens and antlers. One guy had like a 3-piece suit.
Yeah.
That looked like wrapping paper.
Now all we need is a snowman and Jack Frost, and we'll be set.
Back to action, fourth quarter tonight. Falcons up by 8. Had a 15-point lead earlier in this one, but have continued to hold North Penn at arm's length. Right now, North Penn jumping into this zone defense look. Rocco Grandi Cohen dribbles out of trouble, goes him in the corner. His 3 off the back rim, no good. DeLuigi with the rebound. Second chance for the Falcons, and they make them pay. Danny Cohen with a 3-pointer.
Yeah, a lot of second chance opportunities in the second half, and it led to a lot of good open looks from 3 for the Falcons.
Norman G with a runner in the paint. No, DeLuigi tips it to Teddy Mangan. Mangan quickly up the floor to Cohen.
That's why you got to put up the eyes after that. Man, what a pass there by Teddy.
Great transition bucket. Cohen now with 10 points.
Throw up the binoculars because he's got vision.
Yeah, great floor vision, and now the Falcons up 13. G out to Hammond. Lee Hammond, jumper at the free throw line, comes up short, and DeLuigi with the board. And Mangan inside to Danny Cohen. Cohen left alone under the bucket, couldn't finish, had a couple of shots at it. Mangan with a fake pass out to Gozum, he's open. And his 3 halfway down and bounces back out. G racing it over midcourt. On Giannissi with a drive along the baseline, but doesn't have the finishing touch. Connor Taddy looking for the touch, and he's got it tonight.
Goodness gracious. My man is feeling it.
That is his third three-pointer and lifts the Falcons to a 49-33 advantage. Poked away, stolen by Cohen. Takes it away from Giannissi. Runs the floor and scoops it home. Danny Cohen with the right hand. He's now got 12 points and gives the Falcons a 51-33 advantage. You know, earlier in the season, I got a few games ago, somebody at WBCB mentioned Joey Monahan. And Joey Monahan last year was given the distinction of being the honorary, he was the 3D award, the Drive Determination Award was named after Joey Monahan, a Pennsbury Falcon basketball player. And I asked Coach Emmy who would be the 3D guy on this team, and without any hesitation, he was talking about Danny Cohen.
Yeah.
And that was when Cohen was banged up a little bit, and you know they got a little injured in the season, missed a couple of games, but you see that drive, determination. Well, I forget what the heck the third D was.
Drive, determination, and Ben, what's the third D in the 3D award? You don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Joey Monahan, a great guy I went to school with, grade below me.
I can't think of the third D, but Danny Cohen is showing all of the 3Ds that help to power a team to those gritty type wins. And he's having a great second half for the Falcons tonight. Godanya, he's closed out. Maybe a 5-second violation nearly, and that should be a backcourt violation. Lee Hammond stepped over the line. Officials miss it. G kicks out to Trey Simpson. Simpson takes it inside, and he took an extra step. A walk on the Knights. Comes with 5:08 to go, fourth quarter.
Don't want to say it's a makeup call because it was a travel, but yeah, clear as day, stepped over backcourt and then no call. Wow.
5 minutes to go here in the McCaffrey's game of the night. Mangan at the elbow. Again, he likes that spot, but second time tonight he couldn't get the shot to go down. And whistle foul on Simon DeLuigi. Picks up his second. DeLuigi has been great tonight, rebounding. That time, again, fighting for a rebound, gets whistled for some contact. Meade takes it inside. Goes him, great defense there by Pennsbury. Kicks it out to Godanya. Godanya now inside to Simpson, and Simpson couldn't hold the pivot foot. His foot slid, and that's the travel.
Yeah, he may not like it. It wasn't on purpose, but the foot did slip, and that is a travel.
Now 15 North Penn turnovers tonight. Falcons have done a better job protecting the basketball. That ended up being an issue in their games against Truman. Nice inside look. Rocco gets it to DeLuigi. DeLuigi tries to give it back to the junior. Stolen by Hammond. Up the floor to Godanya. And Amar Godanya with a bucket. Makes it 51-35. Midway through the fourth quarter, Gozum wide open. Splashes a three. We'll mention the shooting troubles that the Falcons had against Council Rock North. Well, tonight they've been able to put that behind them and be the confident shooters that Coach Emmy knows he has on this team. All you need to see it go through the cylinder a couple of times.
Yeah, one good game can, have a huge effect on the rest of these guys, as we go through the rest of the season.
Whistle and a foul on the drive for Lee Hammond. It's Mangan with a reach-in. On the break, the Falcons going to go on a trip to Wildwood. They're going to the shore on the 28th and 29th.
It's kind of cold for the beach.
They're going to stay at the Bolero. A good time. Meanwhile, the JV guys are going to go to Westchester. Rocco Grandi with a steal on the inbound, and his shot blocked by Altimus. Altimus with a two-handed block. Gadanya with a three.
Amar Gadanya for three.
Makes it 54-38, and now Knights ramping up the pressure, and Coach Emmy responding. Saw a little backcourt problems, calls the timeout, and with 3:10 to go, we got a break here in the McCaffrey's game of the night. Falcons on top, 54-38. Yeah, the Falcons going to Wildwood for some varsity games next week, and JV going to go to Westchester along with the freshman team. By the way, JV getting a 51-42 victory over North Penn in the game here at the Falcons Nest that started just before ours. A big thanks to the Pennsbury Boys Basketball Parents Club. Remind you again about the Peruzzi Auto Group. You can trust them for value and service on all makes and models, a free multi-point inspection on your vehicle with any paid service, a 10% military and law enforcement discount, and you buy 3 tires, get the 4th free at Peruzzi. Visit a Peruzzi dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where their business is you. And Yardley Jewelers extending their liquidation retail store closing sale through December 23rd. This is not your ordinary going out of business sale. It's Yardley Jewelers. Inventory of award-winning custom jewelry, all priced at 50 and 70% off. Yardley Jewelers closing their retail store. Great opportunities. And this is not your ordinary going out of business. This is Yardley Jewelers. Their award-winning selection of custom jewelry. They're in the heart of Yardley, at the corner of Main Street and Afton Avenue. And we thank them for helping to make portions of tonight's game possible. 3 minutes left. Danny Cohen driving the right side of the lane, loses the handle, ball loose on the floor, and the Falcons somehow come away with it. Rocco Grandi up top to Mangan.
Oh no, he didn't have to do him like that.
Little crossover there by Rocco, gives it up to Mangan. Falcons here in no hurry, just trying to take time off the clock. Mangan fires away, can't hit, ball bouncing around, and finally rebounded and brought up the floor.
Cross number 1, Timmy Mangan, his third.
And Mangan called for a foul. I think I got to go into the JV roster for number 44, who has entered for the Knights. He's out there also with Nolan Faust. A lot of fresh faces for North Penn with a little more than 2 minutes remaining. And again, the North Penn Knights with some travel issues. A lot of people traveling during the holidays. Well, the Knights, unfortunately, traveling a bit in the 4th quarter tonight. They turn it back to the Falcons.
Yeah, plenty of turnovers tonight for the Knights. A problem that Pennsbury's had to deal with in the past. So for the Knights, they're going to clean this up. Good job for Pennsbury, though, to cause turnovers instead of committing turnovers.
Rocco Grandi drives on Yesu, gives it up to Gozum, who goes around a defender and has an easy lay-in. Grayson Gozum with a bucket.
These guys are just feeling themselves tonight.
Number 14, Colin Kelleher in the game for Simon DeLuigi.
So Colin Kelleher on the floor for the Pennsbury Falcons.
In the game for Teddy Mangan.
Yeah, number 44 for North Penn is Shane Ward. And you got both teams clearing out the benches tonight. Falcons with an 18-point lead with a minute and a half remaining. Mitch Premola over to Danny Cohen. You got Cohen out there. There's Gozum with a drive on the left side of the lane, kicks out to Rocco. Also on the floor is Colin Kelleher for the Pennsbury Falcons. Getting some time for North Penn now. Nolan Faust out there with J.C. Wood. Rocco Grandi on a cut to the bucket and rimmed around but wouldn't fall through.
15, Tyler Baraski. 20, Mason Young.
And that just would have been the icing on the cake for Rocco Grandi.
For Danny Cohen.
We'll see who the Pennsbury Falcons send over, but my suggestion tonight would be Danny Cohen as our DiLorenzo's player of the game. Had a great second half. Always provides a consistent level of energy on the defensive side of the floor. Mason Young shovels over to Tyrell. Premola from downtown couldn't connect. Oh, the fans are ready to go crazy for one of the Pennsbury Falcons. Doesn't get a lot of time, but had a good look as they're about to wrap up a big, big win. The Falcons were on a 3-game skid. And this is a gigantic bounce back on PRBL night, their toy drive night, and their last game before the winter break. Add to that, it's an SOL crossover game. That's a tie-up on the floor. And this time the arrow going North Penn's way. But it's academic at this point, just 20 seconds remaining. And the Falcons will advance to 5-4. Ooh, nice inside give to Oyanasi. And he's going to make it a 16-point game when it's all said and done as Premola walks it over midcourt. And the Pennsbury Falcons defeat the North Penn Knights 56-40. Falcons now with 5 wins and 4 losses on the season, and they drop North Penn to 3-6 with the win here tonight. Big thanks to the crew, Gus Barber and Darnell Turner. We're going to turn to Ben Goldstein in just a little bit with our DiLorenzo's player of the game. Thanks also to Braden Niskevich, who joined us at halftime. And thanks to you for being with us tonight on BCB. All right, we'll step aside, return here to the Falcons' Nest to wrap this one up. That's coming up on your station in Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer counties.
Hi, Paul Muller from Team Toyota. And this Toyota-thon, there's a lot to celebrate. If you haven't heard, new Toyota inventory is back with an updated model lineup for any lifestyle and vehicles ready for immediate delivery. Plus over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for any budget with special finance rates available. And our award-winning service centers will keep you merry and safe this season. Visit us in store at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, or Glen Mills, or shop online at teamtoyota.net.
1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back to the Falcons' Nest. Pennsbury with a victory in the McCaffrey's game of the night. And with our DiLorenzo's player of the game, here's Ben Goldstein.
I'm here with the DiLorenzo's the Berg player of the game, Danny Cohen. Here's your gift card to the Berg. 12 points tonight for you, but most importantly, you guys finally snap your 4-game losing skid. What did you guys clean up against a tough opponent like North Penn tonight to snap that streak?
Well, the last couple of games, we were looking at the film and we're playing well. Our offense is going good, but we're just not hitting shots. Yesterday practice, today in shoot around, we really worked on just hitting open shots, focusing on open shots, and it's good that we hit them tonight, so it was a good game.
First quarter, you guys, everything was going in for you guys tonight. A 21-point first quarter. Second quarter, things started to trend like they were on Tuesday. Shots weren't falling. The opposing team was making all their shots. Second half came around. The tide was switched. How did you guys adjust at halftime to seal this game?
Well, in the first quarter, we were just really focused. Like on defense, on offense, we were just really focused. And in the second quarter, it really looked like we lost our focus there. And we started coasting. We weren't really in the game. So at halftime, Coach Embry just told us we got to lock back in and get our focus back. So that's what we did.
We were talking about a little bit about your game on the broadcast today. Someone at the station described you as a triple D player.
Ooh, drive, determination, and desire.
Drive, determination, and desire. Aggressive on defense, aggressive on offense. Can you kind of describe that a little bit and how you play?
Well, I know that for our team to do successful, I need to be aggressive. The last couple games I haven't been as aggressive. So I just knew I'm playing good on defense, but I knew I had to be aggressive on offense. So that's what I tried to do today.
This has been your DiLorenzo's The Berg Player of the Game, Danny Cohen. Thank you very much. Chris, back to you.
All right, thank you, Ben. Great job. Thank you, Danny, for stopping over. And enjoy the gift card from DiLorenzo's, the Berg Pizza. This has been the McCaffrey's Game of the Night. McCaffrey's exceptional every day in the Edgewood Village Shopping Center, 635 Heacock Road in Yardley, and the villages of Newtown, 2890 South Eagle Road. And not only on behalf of WBCB Sports, but all of our sponsors want to send their best to everybody this holiday season. McCaffrey's Food Markets, that's a place you might want to stop and get all your holiday stuff, and they got what you need when it comes to your holiday happenings, and like the prepared food, all of that stuff. Make your holidays a little more delicious at McCaffrey's Food Markets, and we thank them for their support. Don't forget, if you miss any of the action tonight, you can read about tonight's game in tomorrow's Trentonian. Outstanding local and national sports coverage that you can count on 7 days a week. 12 points for Danny Cohen. He's our DiLorenzo's Player of the Game. Norman G had 17, and he helped to power the North Penn Knights, but it was not enough for them. They fall 56-40. And I'm going to have Ben decipher these stats here as we get ready for the next game, which actually is going to be in a while. Hopefully everybody enjoys the holiday break, all of the holiday fun and stuff. Stay safe, everybody. Be good this time of year. Be good to one another. Hey, great job by Pennsbury to do the whole toy drive thing and everything, giving back, helping to coordinate the Toys for Tots and the PRBL and doing the theme nights and all. Helps to add to the atmosphere here, but the other thing that helps, W's.
Yes.
And great to get back into the win column for the Pennsbury Falcons. A critical victory over North Penn. One final time. Our score here, well, hold on a second. Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota. Did I mention them all? I did.
Yep.
I did. 56-40.
Let them know we're all wishing a happy holidays, All right,
I think we got it all done. Thanks to you for being with us. Falcons get the victory, 56-40 over North Penn. Thanks for listening and watching high school basketball on the WBCB.